Hello, and welcome back to another video. If you hear music, ignore that. I don't know why it's playing, but it is, and I don't feel like turning it off. And also, I have a different microphone today, because unfortunately, I could not find my other one. And also, I made an improvement, because someone suggested making, like, a forgot what it's called, a windscreen. So I used, saran wrap. See, this is efficient, this is innovative, this is good for the people. I'm gonna say what I said in the last video. I apologize if I look busted, because it is a Saturday afternoon and I've been out all day, and the lighting, once again, is disgusting. And also, I have the white mom fit on right now, so I don't know how to feel about that. I watched Across the Spider-Verse today, because I heard that's really good. Like, my friend's obsessed with it, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And people on Instagram keep saying, oh my god, Miguel OHara is so hot. I mean, maybe, but he's like really mean. not to be like one of those people, but he's really mean, so I don't like him. He's rude. He bullies little children. The school year is coming to an end, because this week, I guess technically next week, I don't know, it's Saturday, but this week I have like Monday, which is a normal day of school, and then Tuesday, which is 2 of my finals, and then Wednesday, which is 1 of my finals, because I finished all the other ones already, because I took my math one yesterday, and I don't think I did very good, because I am awful at math, as I've said before. I am horrible, but I think I did really good on my 2 other ones, so I'm just gonna hope that I can do good on the rest of them. Also, if my voice sounds stupider than usual, it's because I have a cold, and my throat is very, the way it is. Yeah. Since we're on the topic of school, let's talk about school, because I noticed that my viewer base, hold on, let me pull up the exact analytics. 12.2% of my viewer base is within my age range, which is 12.2%. And then 61.6% 18 to 24 years. And then 16.4% is 25 to 34. And then 35 to 44 is 9.8%. Now, I don't know where you guys are coming from or why you're so old, but I can tell you one thing. We can all talk about school, because y'all are out of school for some reason, and a lot of you are, like, still in school. So you know what the hell I'm talking about. So, I'm gonna talk about math again, because I'm really bad at math, and I really wish I weren't. The thing about me, I'm really good at, like, remembering facts. So, like, history class, biology, literally every other class, I'm, like, pretty solid at. But math is where I struggle, because I don't know how to use numbers. I don't have very good problem-solving skills, which is really unfortunate, but I love learning stuff. Okay, don't ask me what a sine, cosine, and tangent is. Okay, I'm not telling you all that, because frankly, really embarrassing to admit, but I have no idea what the hell they are. Alright? But I can tell you that a white spotted jellyfish is less venomous than most other species, and also, hair straightening works because the heat from the hair straightener temporarily breaks down the hydrogen bonds in your hair, causing it to be flat and not curly. And also, when you wash it, it reactivates those hydrogen bonds, which is why your hair gets curly again when it gets wet. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that amazing? Sometimes I get genuinely upset that I'm bad at math, but I'm like okay at other things, so I shouldn't feel too bad about it. But I really wish I could do math, because I could be like a mega genius. Imagine. And I hate it because, oh my gosh. Ooh, new topic. I attend an advanced institution school, and for the most part, people are like, oh, like really nice to each other even if you're struggling on stuff, but I feel like there's some kind of silent competitiveness, because every time we get like a test score back, everyone is discussing it like it's the morning paper. Like, sorry if my nails are like long and like weird, but like people will be like, every time we get a test back, the whole class will be like, oh my gosh, so what'd you get, and I always have to be the person to make other people feel better, because they'll be like, oh man, I got a B, and then I pull up with my like E, like 5 out of 10 questions right, and I'm like, I'll make you feel better. I'll make you feel so much better. Look at this. And then it's like a fail. But at least I can make people feel better about themselves. But I also feel like they're like silently judging me because they're like, what are you doing here? But they're pretty nice to me, to my face at least. I don't know. I don't have many friends at that school. It's really hard to make friends there. But I go to regular school also. Don't ask me how this works. But I go to 2 different schools. But at my regular school, I have more friends. And I have, let me tell you something. At my advanced school, and he's probably watching this. I hope he is. But I had this friend, and I asked him like, oh, do you want to hang out this summer? And he was like, listen, the extent of our friendship is talking at school and talking online. Oh! I took that personally. I took it very personally. That hurt me right where it hurts. Right in the funny bone. And I know, massive shock. Kid who makes videos on the internet has trouble making friends. Duh. Why do you think half of the people who do this anyways? Because we're lonely. But I guess I do have friends. It's just like really hard for me to make friends because I try to talk to people in real life, and then it goes well, and then it never goes anywhere else. It's just like, whatever. And you know, I'm fine with that. At least people are nice enough, but it's kind of hard sometimes when you can't talk to people. And when you do, you end up making a fool of yourself, except you don't actually make a fool of yourself. That's just your brain convincing you that you are a fool. But you're not. But your brain will tell you are, so you're gonna think you are. Does that make any sense? You know what I mean. Yeah. Have y'all ever been bullied in school? Because that's a whole other experience. Like, I wasn't getting bullied, like, thrown in lockers bullied, because I couldn't get thrown in lockers. You know why? Because I was bullied for being fat. But the thing is, like, people were, like, mean. Especially in middle school. It's not so bad now, because at least now when people say stuff, they try to say it, like, behind your back. But, like, in middle school, if someone thought you were ugly, they'd straight up tell you, like, you are fugly as hell. And, like, at least they were honest. But also, like, what was with that? That was so lame. I don't even know how I got into an advanced school, because that exact school has taken up 4 years of my life so far. Because I got in when I was in, like, 6th grade. 11 years old. And then they were like, ooh. Actually, here's how it happened. So I was in 5th grade. And they were like, ooh, you know how to do long division. That's impressive. And so they made me test to get into that school, and I like did really good on the entrance exam, so they were like, okay, you can come in. So I went there 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Alright, and then when I was in 8th grade, they were like, for some reason, they're like, oh, you're still doing really good, come take the entrance exam for the high school program. So I was like, okay, whatever, there's no way I'm gonna get in, because I suck at math now, but I'm gonna try. So I did. I took the entrance exam, and what do you believe? I got in. And I still don't know how that happened, because I can't do math for the life of me. And I don't know, but it happened. And it's a pain. The people are okay, the teachers are pretty nice, but also I'm not built for this, and I don't know how I got in the first place. I don't know how or why it happened, but it did. And I will be leaving the program after this year, which I'm thrilled for. I cannot wait to be normal for the first time in 4 years. I hate when people do that thing, like when you're like walking behind them, like in the hallway somewhere, or like in a sidewalk, and they'll like be in front of you and they'll walk really slow. Or like when someone cuts in front of you just to walk slow. It's like, what did you gain from that? Because I could be where I'm trying to be in like 2 minutes, but you're sitting in front of me going, what, 1 mile an hour at most? We're not getting anywhere. I'm not getting anywhere, and I'm gonna be late to class or wherever the hell I'm going because you don't know how to walk. Like, if you're gonna walk slow, at least stay behind me. So annoying. I absolutely hate when I'm walking in the hallway and people form like let's say this is the hallway, right? This is the hallway. And then people, like, there'll be like one person walking down, aka me, I'm the one person walking down. And then people are like standing, like a group of friends will be standing in a row, blocking off the whole hallway. Nothing makes me more upset than that, especially when they're slow walkers, because you can't even like go around them. You have to like push through them. And it's so annoying. And it also makes me upset when people stand in doorways. I remember one time, this kid, for context, he's like a really awful person. Like, he bullies people, he like threatens people, he's like racist and like everything. And he was standing in the doorway of one of my classes once. He was in class 2. And I just saw a notification like pop up and go away. No, my bad. But it was like, he was standing in the doorway. And he's like a bad person. And he was like being like really obnoxious when he was standing there. So you know what I did? I pushed him right out of the way. And I walk in the room and he's like, oh, you could have said excuse me. This same kid told me to like kill myself multiple times. So I don't know. I don't know if saying excuse me, I don't know if manners are really a part of our dynamic whatsoever. Maybe I should have said excuse me. Maybe he was right. Maybe he was. I'm just so relieved that the school year has come to an end, but I also can't believe that it's come to an end. You know, it feels like it started very recently. Like, this is my first year of high school. Class of 2026, babes. But it was like insane. Because I was like really scared, but then I was like, it's literally not that bad. And then it got bad, and then I was like, literally, who cares anymore? Basically how it went. And then, yeah, that's how it is now. And I kind of like it, I kind of don't. It's whatever. I have to go whether I like it or not. So just learn to enjoy it, I guess. Back to Across the Spider-Verse. My friend is like really obsessed with Miguel OHara, and he will not stop talking about him because he keeps saying like, Miguel is so fine and he's so caked up, double cheeked up, and I'm like, maybe he is, maybe he is. Maybe you're onto something there, but he's really mean. He's really mean. Like, you know, oh my god, Across the Spider-Verse spoilers, but he's all like, there was a scene where he like had like Miles like pinned down, and he was like, you are nothing but an anomaly. If I take a shot every single time this man said anomaly, I'd be pass out, blackout drunk on the floor. But he was like, you're nothing but an anomaly. You are nothing. You are nothing. And he was like screaming at him about like, kill your dad, like something like that. It was like really insane. It was insane-o style. It was a good movie though. I don't like Miguel OHara. I can't say I like him at all. Manifesting MCR5. I really like to do this thing where whenever I take interest in something, I will research it for actual hours on end. Like, I'm really into bands right now, like certain ones, and I didn't find out that band documentaries were a thing until like a few weeks ago. And I sat through so many, and by so many, I mean like 3. But still, they were pretty long and hefty. And the thing is, I will spend hours upon hours just like researching facts about the band and how they started up and all this crazy stuff. And it's like, oh my god, and I know so much. And it's so sad. It's kind of pathetic, really. For all of my videos of me just like talking like this, I want to have like a name for it. I want it to be like something cast, but I don't know what I would even call it. Would I call it like Poopy Cast? Because that's like really stupid, but like, why would I name it that? I don't know why I said that. But I could do like Mutt Cast, but that sounds like, it just doesn't have a nice ring to it. I don't know. I can't think of anything. So this is my way of asking you for help. Because I really like making my viewers do my job for me. One time when I was little, I was riding my bike, and I was like on a hill. I don't know why I was riding a bike on a grassy hill, but I was. And then I like toppled down. Like I started like I hit like a rock, and I went like downwards. But when I was going down, it went way too fast, and I like flipped over and like landed on the concrete. And the craziest part about that story is I made the whole thing up, and I don't know how to ride a bike. I really love making videos. I don't know what it is, just something about it is like really nice and really fun. Also, according to my analytics, my viewer base is more male than female. I'm glad that people are enjoying my videos, but I'm just kind of shocked that like men are watching my videos. My videos? Are you sure? This is just gossip hour. What are you? I know what you are. You're a sassy little man. Oh! We're gonna pretend I didn't say that. But I really wish, like, I don't know, I want more girls to watch my videos. You guys, send this video to every woman in your life, especially your mom, because I'm sure she would really love it, and she would really love me. Also, I did my hair today, and I never do my hair, so I don't know how I feel about it, but the hair ties are very different, because this one has like a chunky hair tie, and that one is like a regular, like, thin one, and I don't know how I feel, but I think I kind of like it. But I think it looks weird on camera because it just kind of looks like it's like flat and then like boom, because you can't see the hair tie. And I think it looks kind of silly, funky, silly, but I don't know. I think I like it a little bit. I love people who talk a lot because clearly I talk a lot, and I really love just like someone like being able to return the energy, because I hate talking to people who are like, it feels like talking to a brick wall. I will not believe what I found at the thrift store today. Do you see this? I was shocked. I started convulsing. This was 50 cents. And I'm actually like in tears because I was so excited, and I still am excited. And it's like good quality too. So, the Pierce the Veil concert I'm going to is in approximately 9 days, and I'm really thrilled. I'm really excited. I'm hyped. I'm so excited because I love Pierce the Veil. They're like my favorite band ever, and I'm really excited. Did I say I'm excited? Did I mention that? Just thought you should know. Speaking of Pierce the Veil, this is more just like about music in general, but I learned so many like sophisticated little terms and like really big words from like the music that I listen to, because I can sit here and be like, oh yeah, she had rather like a flair for the dramatic. Like, I sound so sophisticated, but literally I only know that because I listen to those silly little albums. Or like, you know, like A Fever You Can't Sweat Out by Panic at the Disco. You know how many big words I've learned because of that album? I'm like William Shakespeare at this point. I know a lot of people, at least like most of my friends, have a problem where they can't sleep, but I have like the opposite problem. I can't stop sleeping because I fall asleep so much, and I'm always so sleepy because I was like last night I fell asleep at 7 p.m, which is like really early. I usually go to bed at 9, which is also pretty early because I have like a grandma sleep schedule, but I went to bed at 7 p.m. I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I stayed up for like maybe an hour or two on like Instagram, and then I fell back asleep. And I woke up at 7, so I got like a good lot amount of sleep, which is like 10 hours. I get about 8 hours every night on an average school night, and I'm still exhausted, and 8 hours is like the recommended amount, at least for like someone my age. So it's really weird. Also, something I realized recently, I'm the same height as a lot of people. I'm the same height. I'm about to expose my height. Like, you can literally find out how tall I am if you look up any of these people. But I'm the same height as Pete Wentz. I'm the same height as Frank Iero. I'm the same height as... who else? Oh my god. I'm the same height as Penguin Zero, you know, the YouTuber, the dude. He's cool. I'm the same height as him. I swear I had someone else on this list, but I can't remember who. I remembered. I'm the same height as Vic Fuentes from Pierce the Veil. So, do with that what you will. And now you know how tall I am. I just want to flex my height because I'm the same height as all these grown men. Which I know these grown men are technically classified as like short, but I'm gonna pretend that they're not. And I'm just gonna take pride in the fact that I'm the same height as fully grown men. Meaning that I'm really tall. I'm way taller than you. Probably. Yeah, I'm really tall. I've been recording for a really long time, so I'm probably gonna stop here. I apologize if this video wasn't as interesting as the last one. I just don't have that many, like, interesting thoughts lately. But, I hope you enjoyed the video, and, have a great day, great week, until I see you next time. Why do people say that? Like, until I see you next time. Like, they'll be like, I hope you're doing good till I see you next time. Like, what happens after I see you next time? Do you want me to do bad? But anyways, I hope you do good all the time, whether I see you or not. So, goodbye, everyone. Love you.
Fuck you!